Welcome back to Talk That Talk with Meesh and Jay. I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro, Jay.
I'm back.
Look, if you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are true here, you already know what to do. Get your smokes, get your drinks, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Your ass should already be
Subscribe.
Hey, y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe, all right? It really does help us, all right? And also, we need 1,000 subscribers, y'all. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers.
Woo.
Jay and I celebrating, making it to 700.
Yeah.
All right. So we're happy. We're grateful. And I also want to shout out to people who I feel like have definitely been just showing us. I mean, we can't see. So if you don't comment, I can't see. But these are the two people that I see constantly commenting back to back. Actually, there's a third person too. So I'm going to shout out special shout out to At Life with Cricket 819. Woo. That's sister-in-law. And Sarah 1053. Constantly holding us down.
That's right.
Sending them likes. Also the BFF and the bro Mo as well. We don't have your handle right now. Well, but I do be seeing you on there, bro. Appreciate you on that. So we're so grateful to have you guys. And I'm sure there's many others who continue to check us out. Yeah, so please comment. So if we see your name repeatedly, if we, responding to comments and constantly communicating with you, we will be making sure to shout you out. We just want to show y'all some love because you always showing us love. And without you, our channel will be nowhere. We need y'all to help us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So I just wanted to give a special shout out there to let you know we appreciate y'all. And everybody else who is bringing us to our goals, our podcast goals and things like that.
Or actually like us.
Actually like us.
Because you got to really like what you see in order to hit subscribe. Exactly. You know what I mean? You just going to subscribe to anybody.
Hit subscribe, but keep coming back for more.
Keep coming back and keep watching.
That right there means a lot to us. And therefore, I also want to bring out, too, you do not have to drink. We love sober people here, too, or smoke. So just so you know, I had to throw that out there. Okay? Oh, yeah, this is our co-host, Bruno. He a little fidgety today. Okay? But, outside of that, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all should already see what the topic is, okay, on the thumbnail. Y'all already know. If y'all here for your boy Shannon Sharpe. Okay? Your boy Sharpshooter. But we going... You got anything, bro, before we jump into this topic?
Just the pollen that got the best of me. I'm very congested right now. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I know y'all going through it too. Going through it right with me, but I'm gonna push through this thing. Yesterday I couldn't breathe at all. Couldn't breathe at night.
Yeah, man.
Man, I ain't know what I was gonna do.
Don't let it get you down, bro. I know. I feel you.
No, I ain't worried about that.
Because when you can't breathe though, No, I've been working my hardest to try to stay away. I be getting hit little allergies here and there. But I haven't yet been so stuffy that I can't breathe. So thank God. Hopefully I ain't jinx myself.
Yeah, but other than that, me and my coworker was talking real quick. Was talking about something. I want you to let me know. So we know when a person really mess with you or not. I don't want to cuss. Mess with you or not, or care about you. So, if you got a friend, just say if you got a book in your nose or something, you got some people will sit there and will see the joint and won't say nothing.
Yeah. There are some people who would do that. They'll let
and then, but you got some people that, your man or your girl, whoever it is, that be like, hey, get that.
Yeah, you got
get that.
Book,
that's how you know they care for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, we talking about saying we know. So we were talking that beforehand. Mm-hmm. This is the day before yesterday. Now, yesterday, that's when my whole allergy stuff, congestion stuff come, right? So I go over to this office whole time. Because I was wringing my nose out most of the day, because I was stuffed up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Went into this office, hold the conversation, talking whole time. I got a little, not like, just say snot. It wasn't no like bug or anything, but because I was wringing my nose, sitting in the corner, these bammers talking to me whole time. Done, right? Mm-hmm. Now my man, I go to another office with my man that was talking to him. He was like, hey, Jay, get your joint, get your nose real quick, And I looked at my phone, I said, hold up. That joint ain't just get here when I saw you.
Right.
So you mean you two idiots gonna sit there and stare at me the whole time and don't say Hey, Jay, Mr. Tarvo, you got something in your nose.
Yeah. You think they intimidated? Maybe they didn't want to say nothing because they felt like you.
Come on down.
You know, some people get embarrassed, especially when they be like, no, but they should have, though. I ain't going to lie. No, that's foul. You see something on somebody's face.
Yeah, because that don't mean, what if I didn't see my man?
Right.
And then I would have walked down the hall and everybody looking at me and
You'd have been a boogie nigga. He boogie monster. And
straight. Man. But have you ever dealt with that? Or something you heard or something messed up or something or somebody ain't say something like, damn, me.
Yeah, why you ain't, yeah.
Or maybe your outfit ain't hitting.
Yeah.
And they letting you look like a damn fool. And then it might have to be somebody else might say, oh, no, that ain't, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I can't say, it's been a long time if it had happened.
Yeah,
If it had happened, it's been a while. But,
yeah,
you do know. I've had experience where I'm like, dang, why ain't they say something to me?
Yeah.
If, like you said, you only found out because you ran into that real person.
Yeah,
the rest of them was like, yeah, let that boogie stay there on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let that boogie stay.
Cold Bama. Yeah. I'd at least say, hey, excuse me, sir, can you get that,
Right.
your nose, whatever, something.
Right.
But that'll tell you how people are.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't care if they don't know you or they don't know you that well or they don't care. They don't care. Let you, you know what I mean?
They'll let you rock out any
like
kind
a
of way.
damn fool out here.
Yeah, they would.
I
They'll
was
let
heated,
you rock out
man.
any kind of way.
It was just crazy because me and my coworker was talking about it the day before, and then it happened to me the next day.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, well.
Anyway, I just wanted to drop that out. If y'all went through that, drop something in the comments and let us know if y'all ever been through the same thing I just went through.
Yeah, because that's.
I wanted to go back and say something, but
that's
I was
a little bit of embarrassment.
I'm going about my business.
There you go. That's all you can do. All right, y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We about to jump into this topic. We already know the hot topic is Shannon Sharpe. He being sued, y'all. He got a lawsuit. Of course, the lawyer behind it is your boy Tony Busby. You already know that he was trying to sue Jay-Z. That flopped. And he's also behind a lot of the Diddy lawsuits. So we are very familiar with this Tony Busby guy.
Cold Bama. That's what I call him.
And it ain't looking good because he's looking fraudulent, of course. So
and he's attacking all these high profile, big money black men.
Yeah, that's
even though I do say, Diddy, you got yourself into that mess.
Yeah,
I just don't know about everybody else.
I think it's a little bit of a preying thing. I think he could prey on them because they easy. He feel like they easy kill.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Because they worried about. I mean, they ain't worried about too much, and you got your money. You looking like a horse, like you only see it one way street.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You're not paying attention what's really coming to you.
Yeah,
from the side.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's the problem with them.
All right, so I'm going to get into real quick a little bit of what the lawsuits say, and then we're just going to discuss it because I have a few things, especially because some of these text messages, Shannon, in defense of himself, he released text messages. Okay,
dirty motherfucker.
Well, he had to do it because of what the girl was saying about what he was supposedly doing to her.
I get it. He had to do what he had to do.
So it says, a young woman who says she was raped and threatened by retired NFL player Shannon Sharpe during a rocky consensual relationship had filed a civil lawsuit against him seeking $50 million in damages. Attorney filed the lawsuit Sunday in Clark County, Nevada for a woman listed in court documents as Jane Doe, who we now know, well, even though it doesn't say this on here, we know who she is. Her name's been released by Tony Busby and Shannon Sharpe. The lawsuit also accused Sharpe of using physical force on her and inflicting emotional distress. The woman first met Sharpe at a gym in Los Angeles in 2023 when she was 20, and nearly a 2-year relationship followed. So he kept messing with her for 2 years, y'all. According to court documents, Sharpe, 56, is accused of raping the woman in October 2024 and again in January. Okay, Sharpe on Monday posted a statement from his lawyer on X saying the relationship was consensual and calling the lawsuit a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Sharpe for millions of dollars. Okay, so it says it's filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations, and it will not succeed. Okay, so I think I got something that Shannon Sharpe actually said himself, so we're going to play what he's saying to kind of offset.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
All right, so that's Shannon speaking on it, and he also released a bunch of text messages proving that he did not do anything to her. Well, he is saying it's consensual, but he did not say, no, I did not grape her. But in October, she claimed she got upset that he didn't use a condom on her, and he went up her Hershey Highway. Okay, now that we say that, he clapped them buns. Okay, and she claims said no means no, which means that even though all the other times they had done it prior to that was consensual, that particular time that somehow, I don't know if she went over his house, he went over her house, it wasn't consensual, or at least for him, she at least wanted him to use a condom, and she didn't want him to go up her rear. But he went up her rear anyway. He never really technically responded to this message that she sent him, claiming she was crying and she was so devastated and upset that he went up her dookie chute, whatever.
Hold on.
Okay.
Maybe I got something to say.
Yeah.
This happened October 24.
October 24, right?
He penetrated her hind parts and used no rubber.
Right.
And now it's April 3rd, we get April.
Well, he did it again in January, so don't forget.
Well, hold on. Okay, he did it again in January. Mm-hmm. You see, he's about to make a point. Again, I'm making this point like I make all the points of all the other podcasts. When you great and then she say no, if she didn't say no, stop, get up, and then she didn't get out, just leave. She continued to talk to him.
So
wait a minute.
Okay, yeah.
She continued to talk to him. You went back in January. You said January, right?
Yeah. Say January.
And got some more. Got that done. After October, if you didn't like it, why you ain't called authorities then?
Yeah, a lot of people are questioning that. They're saying, why did she go to the authority? Why hasn't it become a civil case and not a criminal case? Because at that point, as soon as he raped you in October, the police should have been called. You should have gone and got your dookie chute checked out, DNA, because he didn't use a condom, so that means they could have did a grape kit.
Man, she enjoyed herself. Stop it. She enjoyed it. She knew what she was getting herself into. Now, this man, you saw Stephen. I'm not about to say Stephen A. Smith. We'll get to that later. But Shannon just got that, or was about to get that $100 million deal. And then all of a sudden you coming up, I want 50. I want half that.
Yeah. And that's
come on now.
That looks like the motive. This is what everybody's saying. That looks like the motive to this. Now, the reason why a lot of people are not believing this story for quite a few reasons, right? Tony Busby, he's the number one reason. Number two, she dealt with Shannon for 2 years, and now the text messages that Shannon has released has revealed a whole lot about the type of relationship that they had. So, really quickly, I'm going to try to go through.
Come on now.
Some of the text messages.
I need to stop.
That she sent to Shannon. Okay?
I mean.
So, one is, only if you put that baby gravy in me, that I could do whatever I want to me. I don't know. That doesn't make sense, right? But the other text from Gabrielle is this is November 23rd, 2023. So this is all before 2024. I want to put my tongue in your a-hole and then marry you. She told Shannon Sharpe she want to put her tongue in his booty. So she clearly is an eater. A different kind of his booty crack. That was what she put. Then she said, that's my daddy F I want you to put that big black baby in me. That right there, weird to me, because I'm just like, we know Shannon's big and black, but do we have to describe the baby in such a way? It's like, why are we fetishizing the baby? I'm not really understanding that part, the big black baby. And then again, she says, you better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put that big black baby in me. You know,
she wants some money anyway. So once you put that baby in, that's child support and he's stuck.
But that baby would have guaranteed that she could get that kind of money out of him, correct?
Yeah.
If she would have got that big black baby.
But he wasn't going to do that because he was smart enough to know, I guess, at that time what she was going to do.
But she was 19, 20, whatever. This is where I do fault him. He should have never messed with her, period.
No. He takes some of the blame for this situation.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Oh, indeed. Don't sit there. I'm thinking I'm against the girl.
Yeah.
She did what she had to do, just like all the rest. Just like what's the boy? Anthony Edwards got caught up with that broad.
Yeah.
When he went up in her raw and got her pregnant like an idiot.
Dummy. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
They go to these games. They go to the hotels. They get up with these high profile guys. Mm-hmm. And you think they get with you because they love you? You out your goddamn mind.
No, a lot of them, especially when they're that young, they don't. He's essentially, he was
56 years old.
For me, the whole time, Shannon was a sugar daddy. I mean, that's how I'm looking at the situation. I'm not saying that, because I do believe no means no. I get that part. All right, fine. No means no. So at any time, and this is how it is for women, meaning according to the law, at any time, you could have dealt with the man for years. And as soon as you say no, at that point, if he run up in you at that point, you could call it whatever you want. And that is exactly what she did. Even though you hear her say in one of the text messages, I want you to put a leash around my neck and and F me while you dog walk me or something like that. Uh-huh. Okay, so she said it was in the mood to be abused. She said, I want some hardcore BDSM. If anybody knows what BDSM is, it's very, very aggressive actual acts, okay? It's damn near bordering on violent. Whipping, chains. You might have a black eye when it's done. Okay? They do all type of stuff. So this is a pattern. That seems to me that was a pattern in their relationship. Right. So when you create a pattern like that, what do you think the man is thinking? He thinking this is the type of shit you want. Right. This what you want. Yet again, I don't know what to say about that, but that's how I feel. Then she said each of her ass cheeks was $25K. So clearly he was paying for it. He was a sugar daddy. He was already giving her money in some way, shape, or form. Each cheek, she was like, I know you missed this fat, juicy ass. Each cheek is $25K. That means if he wanted to hit them cheeks, she wanted $50K right then and there.
Man, she's stupid. Get out of here.
Now, I wonder, was he paying her? Because she is an OnlyFans model. Yeah. So you already know what they do on OnlyFans. Exactly. Y'all already know what they about on OnlyFans. If you on OnlyFans, you using what you got to get what you want. You a Ronnie. Okay? Now again, not against, hey, if she feel like, I can't take away what she felt, but this is where they both have to be careful. Because one, if you present yourself in a manner where you some type of ex-slave, talk about you wanted to have a leash on you and be walked like a dog and effed and hog-tied, because that was another thing. She said she wanted to be hog-tied and all of that. She sent all this shit to him. And his old ass can't keep up with no 19, 20-year-old.
Well, that's why he promote that pill that he got. So he can keep up. So he can keep up with them young.
Even with the pill, you think that shit's still going to happen?
I watched the Nightcap, and Ocho Cinco tell him, like, look, man, let me hook you up with somebody your age, or hook you up with somebody seasoned and stuff like that. No, he don't want that. Yeah. He wants somebody he could be wild with. Because he can find a woman to settle down with of his age if he really, really wanted to. He's established. Yeah, but he don't want that. Yeah. He want to play around. He want the fetish. He want craziness.
That's crazy.
He's a nasty, nasty man.
That's crazy. So, okay. So let's take a turn. So now she got mad at him because of that Michelle situation. So this girl, for anybody who doesn't know, is not Michelle. My Michelle, the one that IG live slip.
Oh, that joint, yeah.
They not the same girl. So he was supposedly messing with this Gabrielle girl the same time that IG live slip happened, and she got severely upset with him behind what he had done. So therefore, I feel like after this was her revenge plot. It was more like, okay, since he want to be doing whatever, which I don't even know if they really like, he ain't never come out and claim her in public. So what made her think they was in a relationship?
Right.
He never publicly claimed her at all. Even when the
well, she young. And when you get the back beat out of you like that,
yeah.
I mean, you could get crazy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Females that tight, that age, get the brakes beat out of them, get put through the mattress. Mm-hmm. They get crazy.
But she said that's what she liked. And
but
then,
still,
then you turn around and
that's what she liked. But that don't mean every man did it the way she, you know. Shannon could have been different from the next man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The man before her probably, you know, did something to her, but Shannon put her through the mattress. Why? Because Shannon got that pill.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
That's true. So here's where I feel like Shannon is gonna maybe get in a little bit of trouble, because then on a counter, Tony Busby releases some audio in regards to, and this is the newest audio I think that just got released of Shannon and her having a conversation real quick. So we're gonna play that.
You're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
I might choke you in public. Big black guy choke small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
It's not a good look that you did with the shit you did to me.
Okay, well,
Well, what?
She talks so damn slow, y'all. I'm sorry, not to say nothing bad about the girl,
But you know how them young Becks is. That's what they
God.
do. That's what they do.
Uh,
She from California, right?
I guess she
Yeah.
gotta be from Cali if she talking
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what I
She might
mean.
be
That's
a
what they
little
do.
valley
That
girl or something,
little
because-
snow. Look, man, them snow bunnies know how to take down them black men.
Oh, absolutely.
One almost got Kobe
That's crazy.
back in the day. I mean, you got Shannon. Go on and on. What's my man? The one that got kicked from Marvel.
Oh, Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
let the snow bunny.
Yeah.
Get him on that one.
But that's why Dr. Umar tell y'all, okay, black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Not that I'm okay. I know Dr. Umar, this nigga trash too, but here's the thing. Y'all gotta really do be careful out here, especially when it comes to youth. You rich, you have money. And then he, like you said, he got $100 million deal. And then you dealing with a 19-year-old who ain't never, a 20-year-old who ain't touched that kind of money just yet.
Yep.
It ain't like she was a child star. It ain't like she was doing nothing. All she doing OnlyFans.
That's it.
She's
And
trying
she would have kept doing OnlyFans.
Yeah. She don't really have it. So you playing around with somebody that's looking at you with dollar signs in their eyes. Yet again. 2 years, that means he was hooking her up. For her to stay there for 2 years, because other than that, she would have moved on to the next one to try to find some money. Believe me, he was giving her something. I could guarantee you. And now that it's over with, She need her payday because she ain't get that big black baby, and that's just my personal opinion.
I mean, what kills me about Shannon is like all his podcasts, all the stuff, all the advice, all the stuff he be talking on that junk, and then you put yourself in the same situation. Some of the people he be like, why would you let him do that? Why would you all this old stuff? Now look at you.
Yeah.
Come on, Shannon.
And she got him too. He said big black man chokes little white girl. Like, my goodness. But see, and somebody in the comments was like, Shannon need to stay off that liquor. He could have been lit.
Yeah, off that joint that he got.
But you know, y'all have to also, people have to forget, they dealt with each other for 2 years. So when that audio came along, however, whatever started transpiring in their relationship, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it happens. Like when you get too comfortable with a person, you don't get what you say to him. And I know for him, it does sound abusive, and it do sound that way.
Yeah, because he's very aggressive with his talk.
Yeah, the way he's talking to her. At the same time, 2 years, that's a lot of comfort being built with a person that maybe he's so used to talking like that with her, especially with all the BDSM talk they was having and all of that.
That video call where whoever recorded that video call, clearly he was set up.
Yeah.
When she started using the word manipulation, and he was like, oh, don't say that. You should have sat back and thought about it. When, first of all, if I call you and you don't automatically say hello, but you take your time, you should be like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And then she start saying words and then making you say different things. You need to be like, wait a minute. Nah, I'm getting the hell off this phone.
Right.
She set him up the whole time, making him say she used certain words.
Yep. To bait other words out. And this Tony,
and he fell for it,
man. Yeah, he fell for it. I mean, hey, you want to lose your money because you want to be a fool? Get a woman your own age, Shannon.
Bottom line.
Because
that's way too young. I'm sorry.
It is way too young.
Way too young.
Way too young. What? You can't do nothing with her but smash. To be honest, what he gonna do? That's his daughter. I mean, like a kid.
Yep. Because that's definitely that's shit.
That's his daughter right there. Yeah, that's his daughter.
Definitely.
You know, and now you also got the whole my Michelle situation and whatever other situation you had. So now he had a deal. Is he still gonna get that $100 million deal now?
Shit, he might lose that. He might get kicked off the joint with Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
Because Disney ain't Disney.
Yeah.
Disney Disney got whiff for all the words, all that stuff you ate and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Disney, you out of there.
Yep.
Because Stephen A. went on that joint today. Or maybe today.
I seen it. Yep.
And he had to come on there and talk his talk.
He did. He said, "That's my friend, but I can't. I can't 100%.
You ain't gonna mess my $100 million deal up."
Little shit. He said, "Look, Shannon, you done got yourself in a mess."
Yeah.
And he did, because he used the words choke, and yet again he trusted her like a dummy. He trusted her. When he did that, he wasn't thinking. He wasn't thinking.
Shannon thought she was young and dumb because she was a white woman.
Yeah.
Snowball.
Well, he found out.
And she's stupid. But of course she could have been dumb. But of course she could have been coached.
Yeah. Into that. Especially because if she told somebody, guess who I'm messing with. Once she done told the people around her she dealing with smashing Shannon.
That reminded me of
damn,
we ain't got that much time. It reminded me of the Clippers owner, where he kind of he called something about nigger about Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it, but then so they coached the little girl into recording the phone call and stuff like that. That's what got him kicked out of the league.
Yeah, see? I mean, it's that simple. People know what to do to get you out of there, man. And I think people want Shannon out of there, too, because he came up. And
too fast.
He came up fast, and it's no telling who done talked to her and was like, hey, you want to... Because he also offered her $10 million, and she didn't take it. So he tried to settle it so it didn't come out like this. But she didn't take it. So they got a bigger plan. So I wonder what else they got that she feel like she going to get more at this point. That's all I know. But if he lose his $100 million, guess what? I don't know. I don't know after that.
$100 million endorsements, everything.
Yeah. Y'all, all y'all be careful, y'all. All of y'all. Women, men,